You have decided to start an LLC in Alabama. Great news! It's just 5 simple steps to start an LLC in Alabama. An LLC will keep your assets like cars and your house safe from legal trouble your business may encounter. And it's not just that. An LLC will also save you from double taxation and give you a simple business structure with great credibility. But before that, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more similar videos. Now, let me tell you the 5 simple steps to start an LLC in Alabama. Choose a name. Appoint a registered agent. File certificate of formation. Create an operating agreement. Obtain an EIN. Starting off with step 1. Choosing a name. Choose a name. If you want to speed up your LLC setup and avoid most of the hassle, opting for professional service for a small fee is a smart choice. I recommend Northwest Registered Agent. They offer an affordable option, enhance your privacy, and simplify the process. Check out the link in the description to learn more. Choosing a name seems simple, but getting rejected for names is common. The way to avoid this is to follow these simple naming guidelines. The name must be unique. Any name that resembles one already registered will get rejected. You can avoid getting rejected by doing a simple business entity search. Just type the name you chosen. The name is available if no business shows up. The name must contain Limited Liability Company or the abbreviation LLC or LLC. The name must not be misleading regarding the purpose behind the LLC. It should not imply a business for which it's not authorized. The name rules are not rigid. You can list names and then narrow it down to selected ones. Once you found the name, you should also secure a domain. You can reserve this domain for now and use it later to build a business website. A business website is the best way to create an online space for your LLC. The next step is to appoint a registered agent. Appoint a registered agent. The state of Alabama requires you to designate and continuously maintain a registered agent and a registered office. This registered agent is required to receive service of process. The service of process is receiving any legal notice your business may receive when it's sued. Since they are responsible for receiving documents, they must provide an Alabama street address and be available at this address during business hours. The registered agent can be an Alabama resident or an individual or an entity authorized to do business in Alabama. This means that your registered agent can be yourself, a member or employee of the LLC, or a friend or family member. One thing to remember is that the address provided by the registered agent will be on public record. That's why many owners prefer not to be the registered agent for their own LLCs. Instead, they prefer to hire a service. We recommend Northwest Registered Agent for this purpose because they have been in the business for 20 plus years. They provide you with an address, so no one has to put theirs on public record. You can trust them to scan all mail and documents and forward them to you. All you have to do is sign up for your account. You get all the legal notices and official mail online in one place. To learn more, check out the link in the description. The next step is registering the certificate of formation. Register the certificate of formation. A certificate of formation has crucial information about your LLC. The certificate is legally required for your LLC to operate. To break down the information, the certification includes LLC name, LLC official address, registered agent's name, registered agent's address. All this information becomes public record. This certificate will officially file your LLC with the state of Alabama, and you can do it in 2 ways. Online, by mail. You can file it online through the Secretary of State online services. This way is easier and faster but costs a little more than the mailing process. For online, you have to pay a $208 fee. You can also download the Certificate of Formation from the Alabama Secretary of State LLC page. Once you have added all the necessary details on the form, you must mail 2 copies of the completed form along with the self-addressed stamped envelope to this address. Secretary of State, Business Services, P.O. Box 5616, Montgomery, Alabama 36103. For this mailing process, the filing fee is $200. which you may pay by a check or a money order. If you already have an LLC in another state but you want to do business in Alabama, your LLC will be considered a foreign LLC in Alabama. You must register your LLC in Alabama online at the Secretary of State Online Services portal. You can also register your LLC in Alabama by mail. Download the Foreign LLC application for registration from the Alabama Secretary of State LLC page. Complete this form and mail it to this address: Secretary of State, Business Services, P.O. Box 5616, Montgomery, Alabama 36103. The filing fee for the mailing process is $150, and for online registration, the fee is a little bit more, $156. After this, you can move on to the next step, which is the operating agreement. An operating agreement is a private contract between the members of the LLC. The agreement is not an official document and doesn't have to be filled with the state. Some owners don't have it on paper either, but let me explain why you should. So, the operating agreement consists of the following details about your LLC. LLC management, whether member managed or manager managed, LLC owner, contribution of capital, distribution of profits and losses, conflict resolution policies. We recommend having an operating agreement signed by the members on paper. The reason is the structure your LLC must have. It allows all the members to be on the same page. If the members are in a conflict, this agreement will explain how to resolve it. Even if you are the sole owner of the business, you need this document to explain the structure of the LLC and prove your ownership. However, for multi-member LLCs, an operating agreement ensures smooth business. Further, your LLC will need this operating agreement when you open a business bank account or apply for a business loan. The bank may also require a business plan for your LLC. You can check out templates for operating agreements and business plan from Northwest Registered Agent. The next step is to apply for an EIN. Obtain an EIN. An EIN is an SSN for your LLC. It's an identification number assigned to your LLC to keep records of taxes. An LLC required to have an EIN for the following business matters: to hire employees, to open a business bank account, to pay federal and state taxes. You can apply for an EIN from the IRS website. It is entirely online and free. They send you a notification to confirm your application almost immediately. You can also download the Form SS application for Employer Identification Number from the IRS Forms, Instructions and Publications page. Fill in the required information and mail it to this address on screen: Internal Revenue Service ATTN, EIN Operation Cincinnati, OH 45999. If you are not in the United States, you can mail it to this address: Internal Revenue Service ATTN, EIN International Operation Cincinnati, OH 45999. Once you get the EIN, there you have it. You own an LLC in Alabama. Forming an LLC is easy, but there are some things that you should do to ensure that your LLC never falls behind. So, here are some post-formation tips that you can follow to keep your LLC updated and active. Post-formation steps. Keep business and personal transactions and funds separate. LLC provides limited liability protection and creates a veil between your business and personal assets. If the transactions and funds are not kept separate, creditors may pierce the corporate veil and take advantage of your assets. Open a business bank account and have a separate business credit card for your LLC. This will help keep business transactions separate and will also help in building a business credit. File a business privilege tax return and annual report with the Department of Revenue. These reports must be filed on or before 3.5 months after the LLC's taxable year begins. Start building business credit. Get business insurance because no matter how good your business plan is, it is better to have a backup plan. Plus, some insurance is required by law. Have a business website. You should use the domain you reserved and create a business website. A business website is the best way to market your business. Hire an accountant. An accountant will keep books for your LLC and also help you keep your business matters settled and separate. Following these tips will help you focus more on your business because you don't have to worry about your LLC missing any legal deadlines or filings. You can make things easier by hiring Northeast registered agent for services like filing documents to the state. But to start an LLC in Alabama, you can follow these 5 simple steps. Choose a name. Appoint a registered agent. File certificate of formation. Create an operating agreement. Obtain an EIN. Once you have gotten your EIN, your LLC is successfully formed. Now, you must follow some maintenance steps so your LLC is never in danger of getting dissolved. Keep business and personal funds and transactions separate. Get a separate business bank account. File a business privilege tax return and annual report. Get business credit. Get business insurance. Build a business website. Hire an accountant. Remember to punch in a like and leave a comment if this video helped you. Until next time, good luck with your LLC.